Saludos banda, no sé qué pasó, pero cuando me intenté teletransportar se cortó el juego, salió un error, que raro CD Projekt mandándose cagadas, así que bien. Dije que iba a ir a ver la Keira. Y esta es la que fallé. Cuando yo me fui mal, estaban unos humanos quemando una casa y yo no los pude matar, pues era nivel 3 y ellos eran nivel 10, y así que decidí irme y ahí perdí porque yo me metí mal. Porque si, por ejemplo, si hubiera ido ahora, salvaba la situación, boludo. Seguramente que en algún momento voy a pasar por ahí. Así que bueno, voy a hacer las misiones de Keira. Y bueno, nada más. Ay, que no se caiga ahora, que no se corte. Pero igual ya guardé. Ahí está, están dando ahora, perfecto. A ver si las puedo terminar. Tengo que reparar mi armadura, boludo. Ay, de noche. Bueno. No, vamos. En otro momento entonces. Vamos a ver a la bruja que la acompañamos a buscar al elfo, que le dimos una lámpara.
Go, go.
Oh. Bien.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel, but no.
Did you see what he did with them?
Ratas.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt! You gave me quite a start.
But now the mage, he says, bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion to delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
You mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end, burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce
Actually.
Been here a while, haven't you?
long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Changing the subject. Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not, the local peasantry is. The Isle, miss, you've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Uh-huh. See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think, your image, that's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Fyke Isle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use. Provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later, maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
Are they hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't build anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
Un celular.
So where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Phi Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt.
Hmm?
Thank you.
Bueno, vamos. Bien, vamos. Todavía no puedo viajar porque es para nivel 16.
Come on.
¿Dónde estaba el otro? Aquí está el barco, el supuesto barco del 6. Qué raro si se puede... Ah, no, es cierto que no se teletransportan porque por distintos motivos. Porque la cacería salvaje los busca. O algo así entendí. ¿Por qué necesitaría un bote, una bruja? O hechicera. Bien, vamos. Mira, se me moja la cámara también, ¿no? Wow, mares embravecidos. ¿Qué no se me puede volcar el bote, boludo, por la tormenta? Viene aquí al lugar choto. Wow, qué piola. A la isla de Palango. ¿Dónde pija? Allá en la loma del Choto, boludo. Bueno, vamos. No. Wow, que va de lento. Mira cómo voy surcando los mares, iba a decir, el lago.
Geralt, can you hear me? How goes it? Where are you?
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
Ahí es la isla maldita. La isla de los condenados. ¿Y qué pasa si vengo aquí primero y hago las cosas? Cuidado con... Son los malditos. Este es con esta. Bien, vamos.
Geralt, are you on the Isle yet?
What? I can't hear. Broke already. Should live this magic.
What did you say? What's interference? You must be very careful.
No. Qué cagada me mando casi. Vámonos. Fantasma. Ahogado. ¿Cómo curan estas comidas bien hechas? ¿Listo? Vale, ¿qué tal? Ay, mejor que... Ah, se ve un poco mejor. También. Sí. Bueno, vamos. Como la lámpara. Ah. Mierda, como hay bichos, boludo. Más de estos mierda que se arrastran, ¿no? Le metemos esta cosa. Me vibra el joystick, boludo. Uf, cómo hay mierdas acá. Bien. Ah, esta flor parece raro. Una jaula, mira, que para torturar gente. ¿Eh? ¡Bah! ¡Ay, Dios! Se rompe el espacio. Vi algo negro volando por acá. Me guardó una mejora buena. Me guardó una curación buena en la espada. Bien. Eso debe ser que son los de la linterna, ¿verdad? Porque es una luz verde. Bueno, puedo andar.
Let's
Y
try
ahí te
Kira's
marca también
land.
el mapa.
They're onto us. They'll not let Graham in.
Quiet, fool. Babylon and the noble himself will hear you.
Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, likely be gobbling meat. With no notion we's coming to tear him to shreds.
Way's clear, lads. Adam!
No me da experiencia, mira. Bien, tengo ahí un coche. Ay, Dios, estas brujas pedorras, boludo. Bien. Aquí está la torre, pero los fantasmas, ¿verdad? Pero todavía queda algo
Wind's
acá.
howling.
Estos bichos estarán afuera. Deben estar afuera de la torre.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now. Millie. Millie, what's with ye?
I don't know. So what? Burning. Ah!
What? No. No, stay back.
Don't leave me!
Ah, hay algo aquí que está matando cosas, ¿ah? Que están matando personas. Bueno, la del principio no entendí, pero esto parece que hay algo que lo atacó, que lo quemó. No debe ser uno de estos bichos tontos, porque estos bichos tontos no hacen magia ni esas cosas, así que bueno. Vamos a la torre. Lleno de ratas. Con razón no quería venir Keira.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him.
Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer.
He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter.
Esto
To the
cuando se está acá.
top!
¿Dónde está la poción? Gato.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Look, Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely. Blood. Many must have died here.
La sangre está por muchas décadas, según Geralt. Cerrado. Bueno, vamos luego. Esto también sirve, ¿verdad? No, no sirve. Pensé que con los esqueletos también hablaba. Ah, no, podría venir acá a hacer la misión antes que Keira porque no tendría la lámpara pues, para investigar. Aquí hay algo.
Gold! Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who? Who are you?
¿Alguien? ¿Algo la mató? Sí. Algo la mató. Y mucho tiempo después. Hay una criatura aquí suelta. Y como brujo tengo que exterminarla. ¡Ay! Se va prendiendo solo, mira, boludo. Mal acomodado. ¡Oh!
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Sí conocía que ir acá todo esto, sí, se busca el pasadizo. Hay dos, boludo. ¿Y para qué servía la otra?
Someone dragged something across the floor, or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly.
¿O será que una combinación? Ah, sí, tienen que estar las dos abajo para que funcione. ¡Ay! Ah, no, no. ¿Es ropa? Es una ropa, sí.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Bueno chicos, si lo quieren leer, pongan pausa y lo leen. Yo voy a continuar. Bien. ¿Y este?
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Bien. Este está hecho mierda todo esto.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
Ah, el experimento muy mal. ¿Hay algo más? No creo que no hay nada, mejor volvamos. Con cuidado. Bueno, volvamos adentro. No hay nada aquí. ¿Cuánto falta? 18 minutos, bien. Esto debe ser.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
Don't be afraid. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's
Calmate,
daughter.
Mufasa.
These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Major's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
Cara defensiva.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Grail? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
No, esta me está mintiendo, boludo. Aquí hay algo raro. Gerald siente un cosquillón en el culo. Sí, yo no confío.
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Es un poco
Annabelle,
más...
listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I had someone would finally take pity on me. Such a phenomenal
Ah, esperen. Sabía que era una trampa, ¿visto? Perra.
Damn it, gotta catch them.
¿Sí? ¿A dónde va? ¿Se va a buscar al otro? Vení. No, no puede salir de la isla. ¿A dónde va? No tampoco.
What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the raids yourself.
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
Bien. Wow, me sorprendió, viste, yo sabía que estaba mintiendo la perra este, si no había nada más que te podía matar. Así que bien, vamos, tengo que ir. Voy a meter una meditación antes de hacer algo. Oh, verga, no hay teletransporte, tengo que agarrar un barco pedorro, boludo. Y no hay ninguno cerca, boludo, sí, voy a tener que ir a agarrar este barco y partir, pero primero... Pensaba que era el fantasma. Primero voy a meter una meditación. Sí, sacar una cosa maldita de un lugar me parece una tontera, ¿no? Todo el mundo lo sabe que es una tontera eso. 6 minutos. Bueno, yo creo que tengo tiempo para llegar nada más. Pero voy a acomodar las cosas como estaban. Ya no voy a necesitar... Ay, mejor, mira este guante de cocina es mejor. Es más gris. Bien, vamos. Sí, 300 metros casi. ¿Qué son? Son estos mierda. No, tío, creo que lo voy a tener que dejar hasta acá. Sí, ya no voy a llegar a ver al otro. Ahí está llegando, no, ahí está llegando. Hijo de perra. Encima nada también, mira. Ah, un barco culiao. Vamos a ver. Wow, toda la mierda que ha quedado ahí, boludo. ¿Se podrá llegar a vivir gente de nuevo? Está recontra maldito de todos los monstruos que existen, ¿no? Sí. tiempo. 14 minutos, bien. Voy a tener tiempo para hablar con Esther Men y le dejo con la gana ahí. Ustedes diabólico, Paraguay, van a decir por dejar en la mejor parte.
Why have you been following me?
Just wondering what you want from him. From Graham.
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother'd be worried about him. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Talks to no soul. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon.
Abrí culiao. Abrió Taku.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island.
¿De qué te soy un brujo? ¿De qué sirve eso que digas soy un brujo?
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean... she was alive the whole time? But... can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there. In the tower. Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
Gods! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I abandoned her.
Yes, go to the tower, talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Nothing. Meet you by the tower on Fyke Isle.
Good. I'll await you there.
Bien. Si ponía que vayan ya, seguramente hubiera ido ya. Para la redundancia. Así que bueno. Bueno, banda, si el video les gustó, no se olviden de comentar y suscribirse. Nos veremos la próxima. Chao.